Start with this messy Monday. The heavy rain has moved out, but a flood warning remains in effect in the Philadelphia area. A Mountie from fire truck got stuck in flooding today while trying to help get vehicles out of high water on Fairview Street in Camden. Cars also got stuck in high water in Wilmington, Delaware on the 1300 block of East 12th Street. And the high winds and heavy rain also caused a tree to fall on numerous cars and brought down Christmas decorations on Girard Avenue here in Horsham.
And the storm that's still hitting the East Coast caused record flooding in historic Charleston, South Carolina. Some parts got more than 16 inches of rain. In other parts of the state, a tornado touched down, damaging a shopping center and vehicles in the parking lot. Winds toppled trailers and knocked down trees into houses. Back here, all that heavy rain's causing flooding concerns throughout the day as that water will continue to rise. A flood warning remains in effect for the heart of the region. Let's look live now. Sky 6 showing us the sky behind Citizens Bank Park. A gray, damp scene here. We do see some clearing, though, there in the distance. We have team coverage on the storm. We'll go out live to check on the flooding in the Collingdale area in Delaware County in just a moment. First, let's hear from meteorologist Adam Joseph in the Action News Weather Center. So we've had a lot of rain to deal with, but looks like there's some light at the end of the tunnel here.
There it is.
It's like a stick of butter there, right along the horizon as we're looking south on our Temple University camera live in Sky 6, and the sun is returning from the southwest to the north and east. So yes, we'll have improving skies this afternoon. So I wanted to start with the positive here. 52 degrees, the air temperature, dew point at 45, and those winds, they will stay blustery all afternoon, gusting still 30 to 40 miles an hour. We're wrapping up the rain. Last drops there in parts of northern Burlington County, Mercer County. Clear air coming in from the south and the west. But we still have the residual flooding ongoing here from the overnight rain and early this morning. The next few hours, you see flood warnings all along I-95 down into parts of South Jersey, Lancaster County, Allentown, anywhere there's green. The next few hours, you're still dealing with some closed roads with flooding on it, and also some waterways that are out of their banks, like the Perkiomen Creek, which is in a flood warning from moderate flooding here, cresting in the next half hour or so. It's a few feet above its flood stage. And the Neshaminy Creek at Langhorne also cresting in the next half hour. Moderate flooding there with it about 4 feet or so above its flood stage. Then the Schuylkill goes into flood at 7 o'clock this evening. That's when it crests, but thankfully it's only minor flooding at Pottstown, Norristown, and here in Philadelphia. For the rest of the afternoon, returning sunshine, stays windy by 5 o'clock at the Lehigh Valley, 45, down to 48 by 5 at wind chills falling into the 30s in Philadelphia and at the shore, hovering near 50 over the next several hours. Sarah will talk about the quiet week ahead, which we deserve and need going into the Christmas holiday and that Sunday.
Yeah, for sure. Adam, thank you. Let's go switch live now to Action News reporter Charles Watson in hard-hit Delaware County. Charles, you have the latest on the aftermath of the storm in that area, and they're used to dealing with this here. They've had a lot of it.
Yeah, that's right, Sarah. We're actually standing here at the intersection of Springfield and McDade Boulevard. This is a shared intersection, so we're actually seeing officials out here from both Collingsdale and Darby Borough monitoring the mess that was left over after the Darby Creek flooded overnight. Now, a lot of the water that was out here has already began to recede as the rain tapers off, but the flooding has certainly been a nightmare for nearby neighbors and residents in both Darby Borough and Collingsdale who have flooding in their home. It got so bad for residents on Florence Street that emergency crews had to start evacuating residents around 8 o'clock this morning. About 10 families in all, we're told, who live on that street. Crews also had to evacuate a few residents who live on the 900 block of Springfield Road overnight. The Darby Borough Police Chief said they made the decision after the Darby Creek backed up onto those homes. We're told water and power have been turned off, and a lot of the folks who live there have been taken to the Darby wreck for shelter.
The water was pretty high behind their residence down there. It was up to the side of the house, about 6 feet of water.
They did a good job. Yeah, they really did. Yeah, the fire company's always on the ball here. The police department did their job, so everybody got out safe, and we're all happy about that.
Yeah, and back out here live, you can see PennDOT crews have the heavy machinery out. They've actually been using that machinery to try to clear up a lot of the debris that is blocking the flow of water along the Darby Creek. As for the residents who have been evacuated from their homes, no timetable on when they'll be allowed to get back into their homes, but we'll certainly keep an eye on it as the day develops. John and Sarah.
Charles, thank you for that report. And the 6ABC app is the only thing you need to keep you informed when the storm hits.
Thank you.
It gives you access to Storm Tracker 6 radar and the exclusive AccuWeather forecast so you can plan ahead.